GeoFS, the free browser flight simulator, got an update turning this into this. In this video I'll be comparing the changes the 3.0 beta update made and give my honest review about it. Let's get right into it. First off, one of the most obvious changes is the atmospheric rendering. As you can see by this comparison, on the left of your screen you can see the lighting system has become way more realistic and looks very pleasing. One thing I've noticed is that the colors reflecting off the aircraft look a lot softer or lighter, if you can notice that. One plus to the new rendering system is the sunsets and sunrises. Don't they just look breathtaking with those beautiful orange and red hues? Moving on, probably the most notable feature change is the volumetric clouds. That's right, no more of these 2D white blobs. Coming with these clouds are also shadows caused by the clouds, which is something we haven't seen before and makes a great addition. However, I think under certain conditions the shadow is a bit too dark. For example, with a completely overcast sky as shown on this clip, everything below it would still likely be very well illuminated. Although these volumetric clouds look amazing nonetheless. Up next for new features is Foliage. GeoFS has been known as a relatively flat flight simulator as it has no 3D buildings, so this feature is a well received one. It gives this extra flavor and depth this flight sim has been needing. Taking a closer look at the trees and shrubs, you can see that they are just two perpendicular images made to not reduce frame rates. As you will also see by this next clip, according to the season the color of the trees change. They'll be green in spring and summer, orange and red in fall, and white and barren in winter. Overall, the addition of foliage to GeoFS is a great one, and it adds something else for you to look at during your flights. What we'll be looking at now is the new nighttime rendering. This change definitely makes a difference when compared to what we knew before version 3.0. The rendering of the scenery at night was really just dark and where there weren't buildings or roads and had a very yellow tint. The new system darkens the scenery almost all the way, then adds blobs of white, yellow, and red to simulate cars on roads and buildings. One minor problem with how dark it gets at night is that the aircraft are really dark. As you can see here, I'm in the 737 at night, and the only thing you can see right now is the instruments. I'll look around and you can see that these are the sides of the cockpit windows. It's really dark. Jumping to the exterior now. Here, looking at the exterior of the aircraft, you can see that there are a couple reflections, but otherwise the aircraft is very dark. The final feature we'll be looking at for the GeoFS 3.0 update is the improved water. The first improvement is the water reflection. In this comparison you can see how much better the water looks on the left of your screen. Likely the more exciting part of the improved water is waves. As shown in this clip, you can see that in stormy conditions waves are generating, giving the water a lot more life to it. You can also see white patches representing the foaming of the water. These improvements really make the water look great. Overall, the GeoFS 3.0 beta update is probably the most influential update to GeoFS so far. With improvements like volumetric clouds and foliage, this flight simulator is starting to come close to the looks of Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane. If we can get 50 likes on this video, I'll make another GeoFS HD versus standard scenery comparison, but this time on version 3.0. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.